It's just two different types of art. I mean, some that paints with a palette and brush might argue that the airbrush is. I've heard some say it's not real art, but to me, it's a whole lot more fun. I think you can do a whole lot more with it in a shorter period of time. My inspiration is the customer. What do you want? Okay, I want this, this, and this. Okay, I'll take it from there. I got a good idea what you want. So I guess I'm inspired by the fact that a customer has an idea in their head. They expect me to bring it to life. In other words, I don't know 100% exactly what I'm going to do. And probably the best way to get a good piece of art is, get on the same page and then give me a little freedom once I get in there, because sometimes plans change in the middle of the game, and that's, in my opinion, when things end up looking a little bit better in the long run, because I'm like, hey, let's do this or let's do that. It's just, I get paid to do this. It's almost not right. Well, I mean, it's a job, don't get me wrong, and I work long hours, but it's because I want to. So yeah, it is a job, but 90% of the time it's fun. It's only when you got to do the paperwork and you got to do some of the other little things, that kind of takes me away from the artwork. If I could just lock myself in a booth and just do nothing but paint, I would have it made, but there is some other things that go along with it. So, but yeah, I do, it's fun. After 20 years, for me to say I thoroughly enjoy my job, I love coming into work, there's not a lot of people that could say that. I paint Corvette parts in my sleep, it seems like. I literally will wake up with, some sort of design I had planned to put on some fuel rail covers that, it's covers that fit under the hood of a Corvette. I'll still paint t-shirts every now and then. I got a couple guys that work for me full time that paints the t-shirts and the batting helmets and all that kind of stuff that frees me up so I can do the Corvette parts. I still do some bikes and stuff from time to time, but most of it is the Corvette parts. There's a pretty huge demand for it right now, and hopefully I'm helping fill that, I guess. You'd never thought that buying a new Corvette would actually put more money in your pocket. It's usually the other way around. But I had it on order, and while I was waiting to get it, I actually got on one of the forums, CorvetteForum.com, and started trying to learn a little bit about the Vette. Well, as I was learning about the Vette, I was thinking, this site has hundreds of thousands of members, and there's not really anybody doing custom paint. I think I could probably maybe get in here and show them what I can do, and I did, and here we are. And it just keeps growing and growing. And there's nothing I like more than once the job's done, them saying, that's exactly what I was thinking, or that's even more than what I expected. So that's really, honestly, my true inspiration, just the fact that when it's done, they're 100% satisfied with it. My only regrets is, most of the time I don't actually get to meet the customer face to face because I'm shipping so much stuff out. Every now and then I'll get a guy that'll pick it up in person, so that's true satisfaction. I like seeing that look in their face, as opposed to getting that email that, the emails are fine, but the look in the face says it all, really. I want to always be better than the next guy. Not saying I'm the best, but it's a pretty good goal to shoot for. And if you're always shooting to be the best, then, I think you're only going to get good results, really. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, just become more and more successful. I try not to let it consume me. I try to have a life outside of this. I try to get out and hang out with guys and just be your average guy, because that's what I am. I'm not an astronaut. I'm just a painter. There's thousands of us out there. I mean, I'm passionate about what I do. Want to put out good work, You know, if I want people to know that if they hear the name Airbrush Inc. and they do business with Airbrush Inc., then they're going to get quality work every time. And as long as I'm there, that's exactly what they're going to get.
You seem like you're really proud of what you do.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, everybody should be proud of something that they do. And whatever it is you do, whether it's sweeping floors or washing cars or being an astronaut, do it to the best of your ability.